And I think we'll end up making a very good deal for both. But, we've been treated so badly for so many years. Again, we allowed that to happen. We've been treated so badly for so many years. But no, I don't expect that. I think President Xi is one of the very smart people of the world. And I don't think he'd allow that to happen. And we're very powerful. This country is very powerful. Let me tell you, it's far more powerful than people understand. We have weaponry that nobody has any idea what it is, and it is the most powerful weapons in the world that we have. More powerful than anybody, not even close. So nobody's going to do that, but I think that if that's what you're referring to, maybe it's not. But
our passenger planes are slower than they used to be. Our trains crawl compared to those in other parts of the world. Our cars do not fly. Advances have not stopped, but something has gone wrong.
Listen.
Stagnation was a choice. We have weighed down our builders and innovators. The well-intentioned regulatory regime of the 1970s became an ever-tightening ratchet, first hampering America's ability to become a net energy exporter and then making it harder and harder to build. We seem to have lost focus and vision, to have lowered our sights and let systems and structures and bureaucracies muddle us along. But we are capable of so much more. Our technologies permit us to manipulate time and space. They leave distance annihilated, cause things to grow and improve productivity.
So check it. The weapons he is referring to is energy weapons and frequency weapons that can only be used by people with a specific frequency. This has existed well before our lives even started here. Also, there are humans with the angel bloodline. With powers, they are also considered weapons of mass destruction because they are omnipresent. When things go back to how it's supposed to be, all technology and weapons these other countries have are simply recreations of the original weapons that they reverse engineered. You see, everyone think all these other countries are way more advanced, when all reality, all the years he's talking about was our whole life. These countries were complicit in holding us back and enslaving the American people to build their countries off our wealth and energy under the guise of DEI and the Federal Reserve System. When I keep telling y'all we are still in the after effects of the war in heaven we heard about in the Bible, which is under the guise of World War I, the war of different worlds when different planets invaded Earth. As crazy as that sounds, but it lowered our collective frequency into a black hole, which is that black hole sun we all seen last year during that eclipse. When we fell into this hole, it allowed them to reverse and alter our timelines. Also manipulate the reality that we're living in order to control our minds and actions. So now our enemies clearly are losing all their power. So they cannot hold us back anymore. This is why they're coming out with all this stuff now. All our timelines will combine, in turn giving us all our power back that they intentionally split up to remain in control of the reality that we own. We're about to have major changes as we move into the new world. So don't fall for their psyops, which causes you to express hate, especially the ones that specifically target the quote-unquote African Americans. It's the ultimate form of rebellion and shows you cannot be trusted in heaven, because if you can't recognize God's children, that's clearly marked and clearly explained in several books and is clearly oppressed for a reason that you didn't care enough to find out. And this is exactly how the evil took over the world, because everyone else allowed it. Just like when people talk about the Nazis and the Jews, it's the exact same thing, just using different words, because we are the same people right now doing the same thing. Your silence is your compliance, especially in settings where you use excuses like, it's just business, it's just my job, so I'm following orders. To violate your rights? Nigga, what? Judgment Day is coming, and these weapons they're talking about may be used. So choose your side wisely. You ain't got much time, because as I always say, 2025 is the last year of this reality. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be gods. Peace.